Chmod. That's a plus sign, not a minus sign. There's a difference between a minus and a dash. Small but pivotal. Hello. Today we are going to try to use something that these models are supposed to be better at. We're going to do some JavaScript, C, website-y kind of stuff. So we're going to put together a little blog. Why not try it out, see how it goes? Let's get started. Hello, I am Ryan Torvik with Tulip Tree Technology, and this is our leaf. All right, today we're going back to RooCode. We spent a decent amount of time trying to do some Claude coding on the command line, but it doesn't interact with my VS Code. It doesn't, like, I can't see what's happening. It's really nice. It's just spitting stuff out there. But I thought the RooCode, the orchestrator is really nice, and then it's also got, it's a little bit more clear. Now you have to add your own NCPs, but like, that's fine. We can figure that out. And we're going to be using RooCode to put together like kind of a blogging site. Let's just say like a GitHub pages kind of blogging site. Should be pretty simple with like static HTML and JavaScript and CSS and that kind of stuff where I can just, I don't know, post pictures of my dog or something. Let's try it out. All right, here we go. VS Code, RooCode. I got a new directory called dog blog. All right. So let's see. Let's put together a quick prompt and then we'll improve on it. All right. So I would like to build a blogging site to host pictures of my dog and reflections on the walks and activities I do with my dog. She is a Dachshund, Yorkie, and Schnauzer mix. Let's see what she is. Tan. All right, so she is tan, and I would like the site to have colors that mix well with her color. And we'll go to orchestrator mode because it's probably going to be more than one step. Maybe it's only one step. I don't know. Orchestrator will let me know. And then we'll enhance prompt with additional context. Okay, I'd like to create a personal blog dedicated to my adventures with my adorable Dachshund, Yorkie, Schnauzer mix. Okay, the site would showcase high-quality photos of my tan-colored pup alongside thoughtful reflections about our walks, playtime, and special moments together. Please design a warm, inviting color palette that complements her tan fur, incorporating earthly tones, soft neutrals. Your layout should balance image galleries with journal-style entries. Yep. Making it easier for visitors to browse photos or read stories chronologically. Recommendations for user-friendly blogging platforms that excel at image display while maintaining a clean, professional aesthetic. There you go. Puts my furry companion in the spotlight. How nice. Okay, break down the main components. Design a warm color palette. Create a layout. User-friendly blogging platforms. Okay, so it's going to do some architecting first. What kind of personality does your dachshund show? Are there specific traits or behaviors? Mix kind of personality. Lazy, but spry. Yeah, lazy but spry. That's my dog. Okay, user has provided the following requirements: thoughtful reflection of those walks, warm color, detailed color palette, specific color codes, layout recommendations, wireframe descriptions. What's your dog's name? All right, so it's giving me 3 different name choices, but none of those are my dog's name. So let's just say that my dog's name is Cinnamon. We'll put that down there. And she, laid back, okay, there we go. Enter. Dog name Cinnamon, tan color Dachshund, Yorkie Schnauzer, lazy but spry, loves lounging. Practice technical complexity. Let's see, looking for something simple to maintain, comfortable with feature rich, moderate. No, I don't want, no, I just want simple and low maintenance. Just because I'm technical doesn't mean I don't want something that's simple and low maintenance, jerk. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. How frequent do you plan on updating it? Yep, 70% photos, a few times a month, which is a prompt weekly. Let's do post sporadically when we have special moments. Or heavy emphasis on photos. Let's see, post weekly. Each post would have multiple photos with a short reflection. Update a few times a month, equal balance between photos and written stories. I'm going to say sporadically when we have special moments. Good understanding, dog named Cinnamon, lazy but spry, sporadic posting. With this information, it can create a comprehensive plan. S. Color palette. Ooh, cinnamon tan. Warm sienna. Soft cream. Accent colors. Look at that. Okay. I'm terrible with colors. Thank you for helping with that. All right. There's a mermaid thing with colored palette, primary accent and text. Sure. Layout recommendations, homepage, header navigation, wireframe, site structure, photograph, about, moments archive, individual. Okay. Super. Recommended blogging platforms. Wix, Tumblr, Squarespace. Okay. And what are the pros and cons? Beautiful templates. I have not had good experience with any of these. WordPress, ugh. Oh, that's fine. User experience consideration, lazy loading, image optimization, content optimization, seasonal, tagged, location markers. I need to use a tool in my response since I've created a comprehensive plan for the dog blog. Check if the user is satisfied. Okay. I like the plan. More specific, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to say I like the plan. Can I self-host through GitHub pages? I mean, maybe they'll figure out that I'm technically capable then if I say that. This is a good question and changes the technical approach. Someone gives a free hosting service that allows for static websites, which could work well for a photo blog. You're right. A little bit more technical knowledge than the platform I initially recommended. Oh, cool. So it's offered, let's see, GitHub page is definitely an option. Free and reliable. How comfortable are you using static site generators like Jekyll, Hugo, or 11T? Or would you prefer a simpler GitHub pages approach? Oh, I don't want to manually create HTML pages. Oh. Not familiar with static site generators, willing to learn. I have some technical skills and will be comfortable using Jekyll. Let's do that. Directly supported by GitHub pages. Take that, Hugo or 11T. Jekyll's what you recommended. Great. Jekyll specific implementation plan. Let's do this one. Comprehensive markdown file with the complete plan, including mermaid diagrams. You're doing great. You're doing great. AI thing. All right, here's my comprehensive plan. Look at all that. It's dumping stuff out there. Can't look at it because it's going to town. Homepage layout, post format, site structure. Okay, GitHub, clone, blah, 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 blah. About. Oh, look at all that. Markdown, manual, bundle exec, Jekyll serve, more markdown stuff, best practices, SEO basics. Oh, I've used some SEO basics, best practices. Well, thank you very much. Yep. Really is a question. Yes, let's implement the plan immediately. Switch to code mode. Config.yaml, posts, pages. Oh, they have underscores in front of them? I don't know anything about Jekyll. I've used Hugo, I think. Yeah, Hugo sounds right. Exclude gem file. Okay, make dir. Sure, make all those directories. Looks good. Index, about gallery. Okay, it's got navigation, gallery page, about page. Got pages coming out my ears at this point. There's an about, there's a gallery, posts, nothing there yet. Oh, it's created me a new post. Cinnamon's first beach day. I wonder what it's going to put for images there. That's crazy. Oop, default.html. All this stuff. You can go away for now. All right, it wants to make a CSS directory. Sure, go for it. I like how it's got my sense here too the whole time. That was the thing about Claude Code. I was like, this is really neat, but it doesn't have all this like screen stuff. And it's not showing me that, like, show me some stuff, but it's not the same kind of experience as this. Okay, create a new file, main.css, a gem file to specify the Jekyll dependencies, create a readme, sweet, all right. And that's it, right? You're done? Get ignore, right? Yep, good. There's gonna be a couple more things I'm gonna ask you to do, which you're not gonna like. Now, what is this? Assets, images, readme. Oh, and it tells you to demonstrate the blog layout to explain where to put real images. Yeah, okay, cool. Cinnamon Hero, another MD markdown file for the archive. Okay, Okay, I see. There, that markdown's going to be the site. And then they added an archive to the navigation. Yep. An 404 arrow page. Oh, that was nice of you. Never thought about that. I don't usually do those, but I think the web server will handle itself. Okay. 404 HTML. A robot stack text. Psh. Your username.github.io. Oh, and then a script. I don't know what that'll do. Creating new posts. Okay. Oh, you just give it a... Oh, and it'll just automatically dump that, so I don't have to... I didn't even think about writing a script. Yep, chmod. And a deploy script. Oh, that's good. Get is not installed. Get remote. Building the site. Interesting. Committing changes. Pushing to GitHub. Huh. Do -E at the top? Nope. So if that does fail, even if it fails to push to master, it will say, yeah, totally passed. Okay. No, I'm good. Please don't install. I don't even think I have a bundle. Yeah. Oh, I do. All right, fine. Go for it. This account isn't allowed to install the system Ruby gems. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Password is required. Figure it out. Yeah, okay, fine. I was going to put it in a dev container, but whatever. All right, let's run it. That's cool. I got a bunch of errors. Cannot load such file. FFIC. Oh, you do a great job when you're, especially, let's see, which is a common problem when setting up J locally, especially on Mac OS X. The main goal is for GitHub, we don't necessarily need it to run locally for the demonstration. So update our deploy to include a note about this issue and focus on the GitHub pages deployment process. Okay, add images.sh. I don't know why we need to do that. That's different than our add other stuff. There's a new post. Interesting. Have you gone off the rails? Are you starting to go off the rails? I hope you're not going off the rails. Summarize what we've done. Complete directional structure, essential pages, helper scripts, task complete. Next steps. Add images script, add and optimize, deploy to GitHub pages. Awesome. Can you... Oh, wait. Is there more? Are you saying more? I'm good. We're good. Can you create a VS Code dev container? I can run this project. And almost there. We're so close. I need to see it because I'm not going to go and do the whole GitHub thing yet. So I would actually have it so that it pushes automatically once I get it up on GitHub. You know, and I push the main. Okay, dev container.json. And then can I reopen in container? Save. Docker compose. Oh, that seems unnecessary. I've done a lot of stuff, VS Code stuff, dev containers, and I have not needed to do this much stuff. I don't need to start check. Well, okay. Okay. Sure. Run command, chmod. Okay. I'm just going to reopen a container, but all right. Wants to edit the file. README. Come on. Come on. Churn, little buddy. Churn. Thoughtful reflections about walks, playtime, and special moment. Get attributes. Didn't ask for that. Now a VS Code directory to help tasks. Okay, yep, you can put tasks in there. Launch.json. Okay, just debug. Why would I need to Why am I debugging? No, whatever. Fine, keep it. Settings.json. Holy cow. You were giving me a lot of stuff I didn't ask for, buddy. You're just like setting yourself up to fail here. Extensions.json. Holy moly. Hey, those are all just recommendations. Don't install those. That's strange. What? Is there anything that failed? Well, put 2 dots in front of the dev container. Yeah, you're done. You're done. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna reopen. No, you don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're done. Okay, so we're gonna reopen in container. There we go. There it goes. Connected to dev container. Show log. I'm just adding node. Cool. I didn't know we needed node. This could take a while. I don't think they're gonna take a while. Ah, there we go. Okay, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, 6 of 6. Gem install Jekyll again. What? What happened? Command failed. Why? Docker compose. Why is there a Docker compose? Did not complete successfully. Gem install failed to solve. Did not create. While executing gem, permission denied. RB sys open. Robocop.yaml. What? Everything looked fine. Everything looked fine and great. Permission denied. Initialize open block. Open tar GZ. What? Permission denied. Jekyll bundler. Why isn't it just... Didn't work. Well, it kind of worked. Didn't work out of the box. I'm gonna have to fix this. I'm gonna have to fix this. Duplicate object key. There's 2 of them. Why is there so much stuff here? Why is this here at all? Dev container.json. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I need this. That's it. Dev container.json. That's all I need. It should just have a here's gem. Like, why did you give me all this junk? It's almost worked. Cinnamon's first beach day. All right, we're gonna have to come back. I just gave you something simple. And maybe it does work, but it's like you tripped over your shoelaces as you tried to cross the finish line. I mean, it was close. And then I'm running OSX and it's like, oh, you can't run Ruby or something. So then I was like, okay, well, forget it. And I was like, I don't want to forget it. Figure it out. And then I was like, okay, dev container. And it's like, here's dev container. Blah, here's all this dev. I'm like, I actually know something about dev containers and this is too much. And now I've had a negative experience and I'm writing about it on my dog blog. All right, well, maybe we'll pick this up next time. See if we can beat it into like a nice, I am your rock and I will smoosh it around or something and simplify this. We'll see. All right, in the meantime, hop down there, smash likes and subscribes, and leave some commentarios, and we'll talk with you next time. Oh, I mean, we'll see you next time.